Hello there. I am going to share with you the expectation of the international standard on three distinct, yet interrelated assessment areas. These areas are resources, competence, and awareness. For each one of these areas, the ISO 27001 expectations are distinct. Let us take Information Security Management Systems expectation for the topic of resources. Here, resources means both people resources as well as infrastructure resources. For both type of resources, you must look for adequacy and suitability of the resources provisioned. Adequacy means sufficiency in numbers or quantity. Suitability means fit for the purpose. Here, point-blank expectation of the standard is that the organization must determine and provide the resources needed for the establishment, implementation, maintenance, and continual improvement of the information security management system. Period. For people resources, suitability means competence. Competence means ability to perform the given task. The expectations of the standard on competence mandates that the organization must determine the necessary competence of persons doing work under its control that affects its information security performance. The organization must ensure that these persons are competent on the basis of appropriate education, training, or experience. The organization must take actions to acquire the necessary competence and evaluate the effectiveness of the actions taken, and maintain appropriate documented information as evidence of competence. For awareness, the ISO 27001 standard expects that persons doing work under the organization's control must be aware of the 1. Information security policy. 2. Their contribution to the effectiveness of the information security management system, including the benefits of improved information security performance. And 3. The implications of not conforming with the information security management system requirements. During an audit, you must look for how the organization keeps documented information to the extent necessary to have confidence that the information security processes have been carried out as planned. This is just a tip of the iceberg. Very few organizations audited comprehend this and comply with the requirements of the international standard. Deficiency in meeting the requirements on resources, competence, and awareness is eating the organization's inside out. 100% compliance is the only key to survival. That is it. Information security resources, competence, and awareness process compliance fulfillment cannot be shortchanged. It cannot be done incompetently, hurriedly, or fleetingly. In the matters of information security, ignorance definitely is not a bliss. This is similar to a child playing with fire. These organizations invariably get major non-conformance and their certificate suspended. The organizations need to abide by the requirements of the International Standard on Resources, Competence, and Awareness. These costly blunders are avoidable. Do not worry, the compliance of these requirements is just few clicks away. Resources, competence, and awareness. Audit checklist questionnaires to determine the non-compliance in conformity with ISO 27001 contains downloadable Excel file with 4 sheets having more than 125 compliance checklist questions. These compliance questionnaires are mapped to the mandatory requirements of ISO 27001 clauses, controls, and domains. This will enable to pinpoint non-compliance, focused remediation, and security performance analysis from one audit to another audit over a period of time. The checklist has complete inventory of clauses, clause numbers, clause titles, controls, control numbers, control objectives, and domains of ISO 27001. Each audit results are unique. The dynamic nature of the outputs of the audit results are required to be analyzed. Therefore, in the Excel file that you would receive, one sheet is dedicated for audit result analytics with 7 parameters analyzed in graphs and tables. Securely save the original checklist file and use the copy of the file as your working document during preparation and conduct of the assessment of resources, competence, and awareness process. The security assessments probe multi-threaded investigation audit trails. The security checklist has numerous investigative questions. Invariably, the resources, competence, and awareness related processes are at various levels of information security maturity. Therefore, Use checklist investigation questionnaires quantum apportioned to the current status of threats emerging from risk exposure. The resources, competence, and awareness. Process checklist on requirements of ISO 27001 follows the cardinals of risk-based thinking, RBT, process approach, and PDCA, plan, do, check, and act methodology. This enormous checklist on resources, competence, and awareness has been prepared by the collective wisdom of panel of information security principal auditors and lead instructors under the aegis of ISO Training Institute. Lots of effort has gone into preparing it and making it available. These comprehensive, deep probing, robust checklists are unparalleled in the entire world. The security checklists have been prepared with a noble spirit of reducing the colossal damages due to security breaches to the organizations and professional careers, including yours. You have a choice to continue to remain vulnerable as the hunted by the security breaches, which are the hunters, or proactively identify and neutralize them with the help of these robust compliance checklists. It is a choice between corporate longevity and corporate obituary. It is choice of not becoming scapegoat and protecting your careers and growth that you truly deserve.